Hey guys, Reece here. Today quickly we're going to go over the question, can you fix the sagging headlining up the front here without recovering the whole headlining? Because I get asked this a lot about just trying to fix a couple of inches where it's sagging up the front. That's common on Ford Falcons and stuff like that. So what do? I always recover the headlining with brand new material. I don't do these quick fixes, and the reason for that is usually if you add a bit of glue here, because it hasn't got the foam backing, you'll get a glue stain appear on the visible side of the fabric. So and these sagging issues are just a indicator that the sagging problem will soon spread to the whole ceiling. So I would say it's best not to add glue, but if that's your only option, you could also use just an office stapler, and you could hold it all the way back and hide the staple as far back as possible, and that seems to work quite good and neat and tidy. Usually the staples don't damage the headlining at all. I never come across that, so yeah, that works. I just ran out of staples, but yeah, the office stapler works pretty well. It just it's a quick, easy approach to getting the fabric out of your way and stuck back up, so you got a clear eyesight to the road. But yeah, ideally you would have to get the whole lot redone at some point to fix the problem, because yeah, when they drop at the front here, it's just an indicator that it will soon spread to the whole ceiling, and the whole lot will be a baggy nuisance soon, just like all this here. So I always recover in brand new material. I don't do these quick fix jobs. But yeah, if you want to know, office stapler seems to work quite well. All right, so I'll just quickly show you what happens when you add some glue to this headlining fabric when there's no foam backing anymore. So brand new headlining fabric usually comes with a foam back layer. So and what happens is that's actually what makes these headlinings sag, is when the foam gets old, it gets crumbly and then just brittle, and then the headlining fabric just detaches from the board. So it's usually not a glue problem, it's just a foam. Foam just breaks down. So if you add a bit of glue, I'll just show you quickly what happens. So say if you hit it on this side with the glue, you'll just get a glue stain. And that's usually what I see is when people try to add a bit of glue to hold up the headlining at the front here, it usually just gets this massive glue stain. And sometimes it can actually damage the headlining board. So I always say, yeah, don't add glue unless you're using like a really fine layer. Maybe you're spraying here and you're waiting for it to really dry before you attach the actual fabric to it. That way maybe you can avoid the glue stain. But yeah, it's a bit risky, it's a bit messy. So an office stapler sometimes is the best method, where you just push it back, hide your staples nice and high, and when you want to get it recovered one day, the upholsterer can just gently pull them out. It's quite easy, really, rather than sitting here and sanding all the dried glue that's just been added. Sometimes, you know, it can actually damage the headlining board if you're sitting there sanding too much. Not on Ford Falcons, but a Toyota Corolla. I've seen it a lot where you need a new board basically, because they've added glue maybe in this section here, and it's just not going to work anymore. It's going to look uneven when you apply the new layer of brand new material. So I would say best to stay away from the glue. You can always experiment to see what could hold it up, but ideally you just need to get it all recovered at one stage, because when they sag at the front here, the couple of inches, it's just an indicator that it will soon spread to the whole ceiling, and it will just be a baggy nuisance dropping down on your head. So the only professional way is to actually get it recovered in brand new material. That's all I do. I don't do these quick fixes with glues and stuff like that. But yeah, just showing you guys that maybe just use an office stapler instead of the glue. It might work easier. Anyway, we'll catch you next time. Cheers.